Hello everyone, I am Anjalee and welcome to my channel. Today in this video I am going to show you how to make an apple cut kurti. So this is my simple kurti measurement cutting, and this is the hips point, this is the waist point, and this is the chest point. So from the hips point I am going to measure my apple cut kurti for the bottom part. So in apple cut kurti, the bottom is not straight. It is supposed to be little bit curved, or you can give a deep curves also at the corners. So both the corners of your kurti will be with curve. So here I'm going to tell you how to give that curve and then complete the bottom. So let's get started. So this is the bottom part, and this is the side part of my kurti. So this is the corner. So from the corner I'm going to measure at least 4 or 5 inches ahead, and similarly at the top also I'll take 4 or 5 inches. If you want to give deep cuts to your corner, then you have to take the middle part of these 2 points and the middle part of these 2 points, this and this. So middle point will be somewhere here, and then you have to join both the points with the curve. And if you want to give curves only to the corners and a little bit curve, not too much, then you have to take around 4 or 5 inches above from this corner, or 5 inches ahead from this side to this side. So first of all I'll take at least 4 inches above from here, and then 4 inches from here also, and I'll mark it here. So now I've got these 2 points. Now join these 2 points with a gentle curve. So here you can see I've got this curve. So this is the hips point, and from here usually we give in a simple kurti around 1.5 or 1 inch of gap, because we have to give the fold for the slits like this. But here we don't have to give the slits, we just have to attach a piece of fabric for the piping or border, or just to complete the size of the kurti. So we don't need this much of fabric here. So what we have to do is just give 2 centimeter or 3 centimeter of gap here. Only that much of fabric that you require for the attachment for the. So this is the point, and now join this point to this point that we have given above from the corner for the curve. So you have to join these 2 points. Now cut this out. This much of fabric we will require to attach the strips. So like this my cutting is done. Now I'm going to complete my bottom part with this piece of bias binding strip. So you just have to make this long bias binding strip, and now we are going to attach this strip to the sides of the. Take the wrong side of your kurti and the right side of your strip. This is the right side, this is the wrong side of your strip. So take the wrong side of your kurti and the right side of your strip facing each other. Just start giving a stitch from the stitch that you have given for the fitting of the. So just take half an inch extra from this stitch, and then start giving a stitch leaving 2 centimeter or 3 centimeter, and then start giving a stitch to all over the, and then complete the stitch and keep stretching this fabric little bit and then complete the stitch. But if you want to make your kurti in a simple way, you don't want to give any border or piping, then what you have to do is you have to make a bias binding with the same piece of fabric which your kurti has. So take the same piece of fabric and make the bias binding with it, and then take the right side of your kurti and the right side of your strip facing both each other, like this is my right side of the kurti. So again take around half an inch extra above here, like so. This is the stitch of the hips measurement. From here I'll give half an inch extra, and then facing both the right sides together I'll start giving a stitch just on the edges of the kurti, and then keep giving a stitch all over the bottom part and the side part of the kurti, and then we will turn this to the wrong side, something like this, and then we will hem this from the now I'm going to attach my strip to the border. So take the wrong side of your kurti and the right side of your strip and leave around half inch of fabric upside, and then start giving a stitch. Now keep stretching this strip little bit. Now turn your kurti right side out. This is the right side of my kurti and my strip is also attached to the back side. Now we are going to turn this out here at the right side, and this is the half inch of fabric that we have given for the adjustment at the top. And now just take it out and now give a nice press on this so that it will be a little bit set and it will be easy for you to give a stitch. Now my press is done. Now I'm going to give a stitch just on the edges of the piping here, just on the edges, a pressed stitch. Then we will fold this remaining part 1 and 2, and then we will give a stitch to the outer part of the border here. First we will give here and then we will fold it and then we will give it here at the outer part, and at the top we will adjust this half an inch like this and then give a fold at the top like so, and it will look something like this. Now I am going to give a stitch to the right side of the border. So first just adjust this half an inch of fabric here, give a fold, little bit of fold, small fold, give a small fold here and then start giving a stitch from one side. Now once you reach to the end of the another side, then adjust that half an inch of fabric that you have given extra for the adjustment. So just fold that half an inch of extra fabric and then give a stitch, then turn to the next side like this, and then fold the border from the another side and then start giving a stitch here at the outer side of the border. Like this. So now just keep folding this and give the stitch to the outer part of your border. Again, when you are coming to the another end, then adjust this half an inch of fabric that we have folded when we have started the stitch. This is very important, so just adjust it very cleanly and then continue your stitch to the outer part of your border. Like this. Here I'm at the end of the border. Like this. So now your border will look something like this. So now your border will look something like this from the one end, and it's looking like this from the other end. So here you can see my border is attached, and the sides of the kurti and the bottom side of the kurti is ready, and it's looking like this. I started the stitch from here, and from the corners it's looking like this, and curves are also looking good, and it's very neat. So if you want to make more deep curves for your sides, then what you have to do is just increase the inches that we have given here. Like I have given just 4 inches, so that's why my curves are like this. But if you want to give little more curves to your corners, like if you want to give this much of curve, then what you have to do is just increase the inches here. You can increase 5 inches, 7 inches, or even you can take the middle of the kurti also, and the middle of the slits, this part. So take middle of this one and middle of this one, and then join both the points. In that way you will get deep curves at the corners. So similarly you have to complete the back side of the kurti also. So here my apple cut kurti is ready, and it's looking like this. These are the corners, and this is the back side. Back side is also ready, and you have to complete this in a similar way. I hope you liked it. Thanks for watching.